Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, my friends. My name is LuckyBazel, also known as Tyler, coach of the Cloud9. We're here for playoffs. Sorry there is no team recap. I kind of just didn't really feel like it, I'm not going to lie. But we made some changes going into the playoffs. We had a couple changes. I dropped Flygon, and I picked up Zygarde 10% and Aurorus, which it did bring. We're facing against Tom, who's in the other division. So we have a Zygarde with the Yachi Berry, Dragon Dance, Super Power, 1,000 Arrows, and Toxic. We have a Hisuian Lilligant with the Mirror Herb for Dragonite. It's Leaf Blade, Ice Spinner, Upper Hand, and Close Combat. We got Quillfish, fully physically defensive with a Rocky Helmet, Barbarage, Flip Turn, Taunt, and Spikes. We got our Trapagos, a little more specially defensive. We got Flash Cannon, Toxic, Terra Starstorm, and Rest. Then we got Mega Sharpedo with Protect, Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, and Himbar Fire. We're running special. And we got Aurorus, the Weakness Policy, Rock Polish, Freeze Dry, Himbar Fire, and Earth Power. So what are we going to work with today? I will say good luck, have fun. We're working with Gliscifod, Dragonite. This is pretty much everything I expected. Haunter was a little off the wall, but for the most part, it's not too bad. I'm expecting probably Scarf Haunters definitely likely to come. I could lead off with I low-key want to lead off with my my Terrapagos here, is it's pretty decent into everything. If it's Ferrothorn, that's a little bit annoying. I also want to get a Taunt off, which would be really huge, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lead my guy. I'm also gonna link this to the. Okay, so that's fine. I could get a pretty much a free Spikes off. I'm not running Intimidate. I forgot to run Intimidate. That is really bad. I forgot to change the ability. Everything else is fine, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. Getting up a Spikes could be really huge, and I think I want to take that opportunity. Yeah, I'm going to link this real quick. I'm going to press Taunt. I will at the people at spectating sports for the fans, and I will also put on music. Sorry, I'm kind of a little bit all over the place. We're taunted. Now I am just gonna set up another layer of spikes. Could be really well here, but I have a feeling the Uxie is coming in. Which means I go into my... he could definitely just Power Whip here. I could try to get a Flip Turn off, which I think I will. Okay, he does stay in. Interesting. It is Rocky Helmet as well. Good knowledge. Okay, so I'm expecting a Power Whip here. So I'm just gonna do this. Knocked off my Chesto. It's a little bit annoying. But hopefully I threaten this thing out. And I'm gonna go back into my Quillfish. And now we're gonna run it back. I'm just gonna click Spikes. Yet again, it's pretty free here. Although a Barbarage would be nice. Would be nice. Okay, there's a Haunter. I'm gonna go into my... actually, this is fine. I don't mind this. I'm really here just to set up spikes, and that's really it. So I'm just gonna click Flip Turn. I'm probably not going to take the Shadow Ball very well. That's fine. I do live it, which is great. That's 50%. which means I get a free Dark Pulse off. Absolutely free. Okay, there's a Ferrothorn. That's great. I do have Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire should kill. That is awesome. Ferrothorn is down. That is awesome. No rocks on the field. We are +2. I have a feeling Dragonite is probably going to come in here. Ooh, Haunter. Interesting. I mean, I outspeed it at +2. So I'm just going to Dark Pulse. Actually... Yeah, I'm not going to even a Mega Evolve. Yeah, I have no reason not to. He's trying to bait me into using... oh, red card. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, there's the Uxie. That's the one thing that doesn't really appreciate. So I'm just going to go into my thing here. There's a light screen. Okay, that's fine, honestly, because I'm just going to click Toxic. Just going to click Toxic. And I'm just going to spam... actually, I'm going to go into my Quillfish here. Sack it off. That's awesome. That's exactly what I want. He's going to go Dragonite here for sure. He's definitely going Dragonite. There's a Diancie. Interesting. Okay. Well, I have this. And I'm just going to click Flash Cannon. I'm very specially defensive. I thought he was going to go Dragonite. We just need to stall out these turns. Not too concerned at the moment. Now that he went red card, now it makes a little bit more sense. I'm not super worried at the moment. Yeah, the Ferrothorn being gone is massive because that was really the only thing stopping my Dravagos. And then he gets that off. Okay, that's perfect, actually. That's fine. Because I can do this. I'm going to go into my Mirror Herb. My Mirror Herb guy. So hopefully this guy Dragon Dances. He didn't. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm just going to Ice Spinner, though. I have no reason not to. No reason not to. I hope he Dragon Dances? Oh, he has Ice Spinner himself. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's great. Because I can do this. I hope he Earthquakes me here. Rock Polish, interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna Freeze Dry. Oh, wow, he lived. Interesting. Oh, the freeze. Actually, I kind of wanted him to freeze to get it. Oh, he thawed. Interesting. Oh my god, I can't believe he did that. That's wild. Okay. Alright, there's that. There is that. There's the Gliscopod. I have to protect here. I have to protect. Oh, he has that. Okay, interesting. That's fine. I kind of want him to kill me, honestly. I kind of want him to kill me. I kind of hope he kills me. He didn't. Okay, interesting. Now we have a awesome guy on the team. I just have to hit this Hydro Pump. Just gotta hit the Hydro. All the priority is gone. Let's go. Let's go, Sharpedo. Now we Dark Pulse until the day we die. Let's get this flinch, baby. Ooh, no flinch. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it matters, honestly. I genuinely don't think it matters. Just gonna click Dark Pulse. Let's go! Sharpedo with the cleanup? Let's go, Sharpedo. I'm surprised he didn't Aqua Jet. GG. I'm really shocked he didn't Aqua Jet. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. This is not the match I expected to happen, but also kind of yes. I was expecting Dragonite to D-dance in my face, or Diancie to at least start clicking. But yeah, I was pretty confident in my team. Did the damn deed, and yeah, we did it. We freaking did it. Let's go. Off to the next round. I don't know who I'm facing yet, but I will see you all when I see you, and of course, stay lucky out there. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, my friends. My name is LuckyBazel, coach, or Tyler. Wow, I just woke up. I'm sorry. Coach of the Cloud9, and we are at playoffs number 2. We're just about to face Calliope here, who is in the other division. Alright, we see. Ooh, that makes me happy quite a lot, actually. The hoop is a little scary, but before we actually battle, I'll show you what I brought. I got Mega Sharpedo with Crunch, Protect, Poison Fang, and Earthquake. We got Terrapagos with the Rapid Spin, Bug Buzz, Flash Cannon, and Earth Power. Then we got Shuckle with Toxic, Knockoff, Encore, and Stealth Rock. We got Jolteon with Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Metal Sound, and Volt Switch. Then we got Metagross with Thunder Punch, Bullet Punch, Earthquake, and Hone Claws. We got Enamorus with the Focus Sash, Earth Power, Moonblast, Striding Kick, and Calm Mind. Alright, good luck, have fun. Alright, I have a dedicated switch. I have my Jolteon here. It's for the Rabombi. It's for the Rabombi. That could potentially be, what is it? A Lightning Rod. What is it? The, Alolan Marowak. I'm expecting a Rabombi lead, but everybody expects a Rabombi lead. The Marowak could hurt a little bit. That's for sure. Okay, we do see the Hoopa. I am simply gonna Volt Switch, I think, into my Enamorus here. Because I'm expecting probably something like a... Ooh, Substitute. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. I'm going to simply Moonblast. I do have the Focus Sash, so I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I was expecting Trick Room to come out. But this is fine. I will simply click Moonblast. I'm not too worried right now. We'll see what wants to happen. I am sashed. This is Zen Headbutt. Okay, that's fine. I could simply Moonblast again, but I think I want to... I might be crazy and want to Calm Mind here. I think... Do you want to save this? I think you want to save this. I'm gonna do something a little bit crazy here. I'm gonna Calm Mind. I think you want to keep this around. Am I throwing? No, because I'm just gonna Earth Power whatever comes in. Yeah, there's the Aggron. That's fine. I will simply Earth Power and get the damage. This thing is very scary, so... And the hoop is low enough, especially if I get up rocks. Will be massive. That's some good damage for sure. Good damage for sure. I'm just gonna keep clicking. The rocks are up, but that's fine. I'm just gonna keep clicking whatever is in front of me. I'm just gonna keep clicking. Yeah, there's a Rabombi. That's fine. You're probably gonna kill me with a Moonblast, but that's fine. There's a Sticky Web. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That is superb. Now the Heliolisk is gonna be here, I think. I would imagine. Yep, there it is. Now I Earth Power. Or actually, what does more? I'm assuming it outspeeds me, so it probably doesn't matter, but versus Heliolisk. Earth Power does do more. Nice, good damage, fantastic damage. Now I can just spin these hazards away and not be scared. Although I have a feeling the Marowak might come in. Yep, there it is. There it is, baby. Nice, good damage. Awesome damage. Just gonna spam my Earth Powers. Easy reads. Easy reads. There's the Hoop Unbound. I'm going to click Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz goes through the substitute. Awesome. We're in such a good position right now. Now I just click Rapid Spin, get those hazards away. There's the Toxic. Now I just go straight into my Jolteon. There's the Wish. I have no reason not to Thunderbolt. Yeah, you're just freaking dead. You're just freaking dead. GG. That was nice, quick, and easy. Look at that. GG. We just start clicking what's in front of us and they just die. Nice. We played really well around the hazards. Made some good reads. I'm really surprised I outsped the Rabombi. Or no, I didn't. It just clicked Sticky Web. Yeah, just got a little bit greedy with the webs. That's fine. We will gladly take that. Let's freaking go. We're on to the grand finals, by the way. I don't know who we're going to play yet. There's still a couple matches on the other side that we have to play, but I will see you all in finals. Let's freaking go. And of course, stay lucky out there. Bye-bye. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, my friends. My name is LuckyBazel, also known as Tyler, coach of the Cloud9. I'll put on some music for you in just a second here. We are in grand freaking finals, baby. Let me run over the team. So we're facing Liam in grand finals. Both of our teams have kind of changed since the last time we played. We do see the Deontay there. So, okay. So, right off the bat, we got Mega Sharpedo with Quench, Substitute, Liquidation, Psychic Fangs. We got Shuckle, what's going to be our lead with Knockoff, Toxic, Sticky Web, and Gyro Ball. The plan is we're going to try to bait the we're gonna try to bait the Mega Diancie, and then we're gonna own it with a Gyro Ball or two. Then we got our Cerulege Focus Sash with weak armor, Poltergeist Close Combat, Psycho Cut, and Sword Stance. Then we got the Zygarde with Choice Band, 1,000 Arrows, Extreme Speed, Outrage, and Toxic. We got the Barbaru Berry and Namarus with Agility, Moonblast, Earth Power, and Mystical Fire. Then we got a Metagross with Knockoff, Earthquake, Psychic Fangs, and Ice Punch. Yeah. We're gonna rock with that. We're gonna lead Shuckle. You lead Diancie, let's freaking go. Now you're gonna be in a big surprise, buddy. Big surprise. Boom! Let's go, freaking Shuckle! Let's go! And now, here's the best part. I have Custom Berry. I have Custom Berry Sticky Webs. So now webs are gonna stay on the field. There's no hazard removal. Let's go, the turn 1 Shuckle kill. That's my goat. That's actually my goat. Holy shit. That is fan-freaking-tastic. I love to see that. Whew, okay. Right. This is good. Going well so far. It's turn 1. It's turn 1. I'm clicking Sticky Webs no matter what. Love to slow down the Victini. We're gonna Custom Berry Sticky Webs. Our Shuckle goes down, but that's great. That's fine. Because we can just click Choice Banded 1,000 Arrows. We'll see if it is okay. That does some pretty good damage. I'm just gonna go into my Metagross here. Rocks are up. That's fine. I'm just gonna click Knockoff. Okay, there's a foul play. That's a little annoying. Okay, so this thing is gonna go down, but that's fine. That means I'm gonna set up oh, do I set up an agility here? No, I don't need agility anymore. I'm just gonna start clicking. Whatever is in front of me. I don't need yeah, I don't need to have the thing anymore. That's great. That's awesome. It's freaking awesome. Unfortunately, the rocks are up, so my Cerulege is kind of useless. But it should be fine, I think. We'll see if it is Scarfed. If it's Bronzong, I'm just gonna click the Mystical Fire. I'm just gonna start dealing some damage here. Let's start dealing some damage. I totally forgot Yuxi got foul play. Okay, so there's Bronzong. I'm just gonna go into. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go hard Cerulege here. Fuck it. There's the Gyro Ball. Now I'm +2 speed, which is awesome. I'm gonna click. Ooh, do I click Sword Dance here? Nah, that's too risky, right? I'm just gonna start getting damage off. If he goes Toxapex, that's fine. If he goes Toxapex, that is fine. Okay, that's fine. Land. Awesome. It does have the Papaya Berry. Okay, so that's good to know. What is he gonna do here? I'm gonna Swords Dance. Fuck it. We're gonna Swords Dance in front of this guy's face. He gets up the toxic spikes. That's interesting. Now I Polter again. Big damage, big damage. We have a potential to just straight up win here. If we land all of our moves, we could just win. Alright, I need to land all of these Poltergeists. Castleberry doesn't work. Okay, great. Roaring Moon, Tyler LuckyBazel is going down. Hit that close combat. Let's go. Just the Bronzong. Saru go. Bringing it home. The championship. Final move. Let's freaking go. GG. We are the champion of Season 6 of the Pokemon Draft League. The Shuckle coming in clutch. The Ceruledge not caring, just killing things left and right. Yes, I'm so glad the bait worked out. I'm so glad the bait worked out. Let's go. I think that was a good roll. That was a roll too. I think I didn't have a chance to kill. But anyways, before I move on and end the video here, I'm just gonna go over a little team review here. We have a Terapagos who has got me a second championship, which is awesome. Terapagos wasn't like my main guy this time around. Terapagos was like kind of like a bulkier kind of support. It wasn't really that sweeper that I used it previously. But it just really come in handy. It just comes in clutch so many times. Just one of the best spinners around as well. He has so much coverage. Just one of those reliable mons. Enamorus was actually a lot cooler than I expected. It can do so many different things. It can scarf. It can go physical. I got a nice agility weakness policy sweep off. Actually against Liam, I believe it was, which is awesome. It has such a unique speed tier. 106 is pretty nice. It just honestly really good. It's not like too fancy. It doesn't do too many fancy things, but I think the way I used it, I used it quite aggressively, which I think worked out in my favor. Metagross, one of the goats, honestly. Just such a bulky guy. He does have quite a lot of coverage. I used him pretty much. I did get a weakness policy sweep off with Metagross as well, which is great. Yeah, Metagross is just honestly one of those goats where it kind of just is the backbone of the team. Such a great typing, great coverage. I think I exploded a couple times. Setting up rocks, just being bulky support or bulky offense or anything. It was just kind of like my one true goat. Now Ceruledge, let me talk about Ceruledge. The absolute one of the goats on this team. It's like I think it came like the first like 5 weeks, and it got a kill every single time or two. There's so many unique ways it can set up, which is fantastic. It puts on so much pressure for its ability and all that stuff. So it's and it has a decent amount of coverage too, which is great. Let's freaking go to my goat, Ceruledge. Zygarde didn't really do too much in the playoffs here, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it was just honestly just a solid Pokemon. I think I liked it over Flygon. Did pretty well. Shout out to Flygon. It did all right. Didn't get too many sweeps. It just kind of felt like a little bit of a less Terapagos. That's okay. Now, Mega Sharpedo might be the MVP of this entire team. I don't know what happened. It just kept getting kills. I wasn't even doing anything too fancy with it. I got 6 kills last battle in semifinals, which is awesome. We have Silligan, who is so funny because It didn't miss a single move. Every time it came, it got so many sweeps. It swept Jackson 6-0 right off the bat. Sorry, yet again, my goat. Yeah, Lilligant was just awesome. Hold on. I'm gonna put on some extra music here. Ending theme. We're gonna do this. We're gonna play the champions theme only because it's suitable here. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I was just saying Lilligant. Lilligant never missed a move. It hit like 9 moves, or like 9 or 10 moves throughout the entire season. At least the last half of the season when I obtained it. It just never missed. It had hustle every time, it just never missed. I don't know, it's just lucky. It's because it's in the name. Just read the name, and that's how you get Hisuian Lilligant. Jolteon was honestly pretty cool. Because I used it in the season where I won with Terapagos as well. So Terapagos and Jolteon now have 2 championships. So it was great. Yeah, so it was really fast. The speed tier was super nice. I liked it better than I liked Jolteon better than Regieleki, unfortunately, which is great. Shuckle, you saw what Shuckle just did. It just one-shot a Mega Diancie. It's just so funny because that Mon it should not be good, but it's just something I always have to prep for. Not just because of sticky webs, but just like for the defense in general, like in Rocky Helmet, Toxic, all that stuff. It's just really funny. Don't fuckle with the Shuckle. That's what I'm saying. Then we got Quillfish, who is actually an underrated gem. It was a super underrated gem. Yeah, it clicked Toxic Spikes a couple times. Just a very decent pivot and a decent typing for something that wants to spam like fighting moves, for example, or like water moves. So Quillfish is surprisingly underrated, and I do appreciate Quillfish a lot more. And then there's Aurorish, who has now a second championship, along with Jolteon and Terapagos. I only brought it to 1 battle in playoffs, and I don't think it did anything, really. But I love Aurorish, that's all. That's really all. And then, of course, shout out to all my previous guys that I had, like Vikavolt, Virizion, and all of them. They were really, really helpful for making the team. So after I lost week 2, I literally locked in and won like probably like 12 matches in a row. I just haven't lost ever since week 2. I don't know. I don't know if I'm goated. I don't know if my team is just really good, but I really appreciate all of my guys. All of my setup spam. It was just too much to handle. I went more of a very offensive kind of team. Sometimes you just gotta kill the enemy before they kill you, you know? And that's what we did throughout the season. So that has been LuckyBazel, coach of the Cloud9. Cloud9 takes the championship. That's just awesome. Freaking awesome. I'm so happy. But anyways, have yourself a good one. And of course, stay lucky out there. Bye-bye.